Oh my goodness, how are you? Are you ready for the holidays? It's our last one, I think. Our last Wednesday wellness check, because next Wednesday is Christmas? Is that math right? Is the math mathing? Next Wednesday is Christmas, which is just absolutely crazy. So welcome in. If you are new to the Wednesday wellness check, this is where you got to check in on your neighbor and make sure they're doing okay. And you are my neighbor, so I just want to check in and make sure you're okay. Dudley is here. He's going to be in and out. I've set you up so you can be here with the tree and me. And where are you? What are you drinking? What's your lunch? What are you into? I have to say that, like, 1 second. Oh, and this is my trusty North Country Public Radio mug. Shout out to ncpr.org, the best public radio station on the planet in northern New York and Vermont. But I went to get my coffee just a second before I was on with you, and there was a bug in the foam, and kind of a big one. And I didn't have time to brew another mug, so I just went in with my fingers and took out the bug. And so now, here we go. So yeah, so how are you? Where are you? Are you doing okay? How's your Christmas preparation? Maury WKA. This is Maurini from Virginia and OG upstate New York, now in Brooklyn. Are you into bourbon at lunchtime? Is that real? Writing cards, rapping. If you are having a bourbon at lunchtime, I mean, nothing says the holidays like drinking brown liquor at lunchtime. I mean, that really is goals right there. But yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for checking in, Maureen. Melissa sells RVA. How are you, friend? Are you doing well? I always have the hardest time with with like figuring out where to move so you could see the dog, see the tree. Because, yeah, why did you be able to be here in the living room with the tree and me? It's just, is there no audio? There's no audio. Oh my gosh, is there no, please let me know if you can hear me. Somebody says they can't hear. And Sync Daddy says that there's no audio, but I hope that's not true. So let me know if you can hear me. Okay, all right, NSYNC Zaddies. I mean, all it takes is one person to send me completely off the rails in terms of like whether or not there's something wrong because, technology and whatnot. So hello, D-Rock and you too. VoiceOver North, thank you for checking in. VoiceOver North works at NCPR. As I'm having the hardest time with this. That's a very hot mug that I almost dropped here with you. But yeah, so how are you? Please let me know if you're okay, if you're doing well. I have not... Actually, that's not true. I purchased the first gift today. And if Amazon primes as it's supposed to prime, it will be here tomorrow to give to one of my coworkers, and I am very, very excited about it. But in case that coworker is watching, I can't say what it is, but I'm super excited about it, and it's very weird. So if you want to weigh in with the weirdest gift you've ever gotten for somebody or somebody has gotten for you, because I think this is the weirdest one I've purchased for another human, but it's what this person sent out signals they wanted, and so they will be getting it, and hopefully they enjoy. Go Rescue Pet Adoption Center, thank you for checking in and saying hello. This is that time of year, man. The dogs, I see the heartwarming videos in the shelters, the ones with shelter dogs getting their toys that you have donated, but then there's also the ones with them being real lonely and being real sad. So if you... I don't know where mine is. Oh, no, he's not too far away. You can see his butt. But shelter pets are the absolute best. And if you're not ready to adopt, you can always foster. And over the holidays, getting a dog or two out of the shelter, cat out of the shelter and into a home would be so fun for your family and also so fun for them. So consider doing that as well. Also, question, is this too much sexiness? I'm coming to you from South Florida, so like this button is usually not buttoned down here, but if you're watching in the Northeast, it may be too much. Super excited for holiday plans. Where are you going? Are you traveling? I will be heading north to upstate New York, and the flight from West Palm Beach is not terrible this year because I'm going to go from here to Philadelphia, which that airport can be a little problematic. So we'll see how it goes. And then I have to change planes and go to Watertown, New York. Now, Watertown, New York is where I get my rental car. And I got a call. I made the reservation online. I got a call from the rental car place. My flight lands at 3:15. The rental car place closes at 2 p.m. This is on Sunday, this coming Sunday. And so they said, we'll stay open for you. What? I mean, that is the North Country, upstate New York charm and friendliness coming through, that you are actually going to stay open on 2 days before Christmas away from your family so that you can hand me the keys to the rental car. Now, they also did say, if your flight is delayed, you're out of luck and you're getting your car on Monday. Yeah, we'll stay open an hour and 15, hour and 30 for you, but that's it. So it is going to be a big roll of the dice. Anybody that has flown through Philadelphia, especially on the holidays, knows this. I don't know. You're gonna have to be wishing me a Christmas miracle because I'm very very nervous about that. Okay, I am checking in on. Okay, we're talking about weird gifts. Maureen says she got a yellow plaid Gap blazer from my mom. See, in South Florida, man, you'd be styling down here with your bright yellow blazer. You said that's your only return ever. That's another really great thing to bring up. Do you return gifts? Because I always have been, especially clothes gifts. I like going back and if it's from the mall and going back and finding something different. But I know a lot of people are very anti-exchanging gifts. I am not. Okay, so thank you guys so much for checking in. I do want to, because I don't think I'm getting comments from Facebook, so I want to check in over there as well. If you're watching on Facebook, I don't think I'm getting those comments, so I'm going to open that window up as I wonder if you are going to be traveling. Hi, Rachel. See, I don't know why the comments aren't coming through today, but I don't know. This technology thing is very, very weird a lot of times. But Rachel, thank you so much for checking in. Normally I can pop your comment up on the screen, but that part is not working today. But definitely let me know how you are, if you're doing okay. Yeah, so make sure that you comment, let me know how you're doing. And if you are traveling, have you, in addition, so we got the opening topic about the weirdest Christmas gift you ever have. Now the second topic is, do you exchange gifts? Because I do. I got no problem with it whatsoever. I think, get what you want out of the thing, So I don't have any problem. Now the third one is travel. Travel for Christmas? Are you going anywhere? Are you nervous about it? I'm a little nervous about it, and I gotta be honest. I'm not big conspiracy into the drones and the drone sightings. The only thing that makes me nervous about the drones is if they start screwing up as everybody tries to fly. If some jokers decide they want to get involved and ruin people's Christmases with their drones. That I'm nervous about. Checking in, Panchita. How are you? GE Farms in the house. Back over on Facebook. Rachel, Dudley is not going with me. He is staying here in the house. And my neighbor Sandra is also my pet sitter, and she is amazing. And she'll be over multiple times during the day because she's just right next door, which is the best. Last year when I traveled, I had to do what's the app? Rover. I did Rover, and so the pet sitter was just coming twice a day. It wasn't a lot of attention for the good boy over Christmas. I didn't love that. So my neighbor is amazing, and so he will be well cared for and get lots of attention during the holidays. But no, I'll be flying north. I don't know, do you even fly with a big dog anymore? Do you put him in the crate and they put it in I mean, you see the little dogs on people's laps, and then you see service dogs in their seats next to the people. So I don't even know how you fly with a dog anymore. Like that's just a complete mystery to me. So definitely a little concerned about my trip. Though I will say I'm one of those people that just has a blast, an absolute blast in airports. So anytime I've had some kind of weird situation with an airport with delays, I make friends. I have some cocktails. I do a little shopping. You know, I don't know. I love airports. So I'm not wishing that this time because of the weird situation with the rental car. Maureen going to the Hudson Valley. Oh, NSYNC Zaddy's doing a little coquito. Now, Panchita, I saw you were watching, and the coquito, is that the drink you were talking about? The one that's kind of like a coconut thing? It sounds really good if it is. As a little cocktail. Now I'm just doing coffee because I'm going into the live radio show at 2:00 live on 97.9 WRMF. So I'm just doing, really strong dark Nespresso coffee. So I'm doing that. Then we have our friend at Go Rescue Pet Adoption Center. I'd rather someone return a gift I gave them rather than hold on to something I don't want. That's the way I always felt about it too. I always felt that way. Terry checking in. Hi, Terry. She says safe travels, Danny. And then I will miss you too, Panchita. I will miss you and your coconut boozy drink that I've heard so much about. And NSYNC. Oh, okay, Panchita. All right, I'll be looking for a little batch of that. So what else? What else do you guys want to talk about while we're here? Like I said, I bought one Christmas gift so far. So tonight I got to get on that, and that's why the headline on the live today is the last day, because I kind of think it is. If you're going to do mail order stuff, even with Amazon Prime, I kind of think today is very close to the last day if you're going to be doing any mail order stuff. And since I'm traveling, I'm flying up north, I'll be buying most of my stuff online and having it shipped there. So I got to get on that, though. Oh, but I am really excited because when I land in upstate New York in Watertown, they have the Salmon Run Mall. And the Salmon Run Mall, like a lot of malls, probably doesn't have much going on these days. But I'm super excited to go and do a little in-person shopping as soon as I get off the plane. And from the directory, it looks like it's a lot of local crafty type places now. It's not as many of the national retailers. Also, living in South Florida, I don't have any winter gear. And when I get off the plane on Sunday in Watertown, New York, the forecast is for the temperature to be -2 Fahrenheit. -2. Okay, so I really have no clothes, no boots, no hat or gloves. So I am going to look like an alien getting off this plane, dressed like this, and going to the mall to have to buy clothes that are warm. They're going to think I'm some kind of from another planet, that I've just landed in upstate New York dressed in short sleeves and going to the mall to buy clothes. It's going to be a very, very strange thing for people to experience. And I'm really nervous about being cold. So thank you, Maureen. Says the tree looks nice. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I'm excited about it. So coquito, that is Puerto Rican goodness, like a holiday drink. There is one in upstate New York that I've never had, but people talk about it, called the Tom and Jerry. Okay, and a Tom and Jerry is, I know this is going to sound gross, but I promise you, it looks, if you Google it, it's going to look so amazing and Christmassy, but it's like a hot eggnog. You make this batter, and then you have like your hot booze concoction, and then you dollop the batter into it, and it kind of puffs up, and it makes this like puffy, cinnamony, eggnoggy thing. And I mean, I'm excited. I'm gonna have one when I get there. So that's what's gonna be. Oh yeah, Terry, you're right. When I get off the plane, I'm gonna have to do one more button. But in South Florida, this feels a little stuffy. I got to be honest. So I'm gonna go back to the chill mode. Okay, quick check in on Facebook, because none of it is forwarding over on the site that we use for this stuff, which is just crappy. I saw Lee, but now I need to do this, and bear with me, friend. Thank you for your patience. So I can see you're in there. There we go. Lee Dudley, your man Dudley is right. It's so hard for me to figure this out when it's opposite. He's right there. There he is. There he is. Dudley, why don't you come over and see your fans? Thank you, Tracy. Tracy St. George, thank you for checking in. She says, nice tree. The tree, by the way, $78 on Walmart.com. $78, pre-lit. I should have the remote in my hand because you can change it to clear lights. You can change it to color. You can change your mind and do both lights, and it's 7.5 feet. It's probably the best fake tree I've ever had in my life. Mary, you are psychic. Mary Coakley, thank you for checking in. I am reaching out to you later, and I'm excited to see you too. But yeah, and Tracy St. George, you are also psychic because I'm reaching out to you because before I leave South Florida, we have a little plan. And you are a part of that plan because we definitely need to get together for cocktails before wrapping the year. But it's just, to me, I can't believe that there's 3 more work days and then Christmas and then flying out this weekend. This season has just flown by. Last check-in over here. Oh, Sammy, thank you so much for bringing up that memory. Sammy Guthrie. Checking in. Hello to you. I did have a tree that I stored. In Virginia, you have basements. In South Florida, we don't have basements, but in Virginia, you have basements. And in my basement, I stored my tree. And so when I brought a fake tree, when I brought it up for the next season, there were mouse nests in it. Disgusting. Oh my God. It was the worst. I just wanted to burn the whole house. Not only was the tree not salvageable, I wanted to move out of the house just because it was the most disgusting thing that I have ever seen. And yeah, so if storing your tree. I don't even know what I'm going to do with this tree. I don't know where to store it. And I mean, I don't want to be wasteful, but good friends of mine bought a real tree. And it was maybe 5.5 feet. It's a lot shorter than that one. Their real tree, they paid $110 for in South Florida. So I'm not saying I'm throwing out that tree after Christmas, but I just like the peace of knowing that that's an option. I'll be able to buy the same one next year if I don't have anywhere to store it. But anyway, but love you guys so much. Really appreciate you checking in. A lot of love for Dudley. I know he's a good boy. He's not. I wish he would come over and say hello before we wrap here. Dudley. Oh, he was sleeping. Oh, I feel like the worst pet dad ever. That I just woke him up. Come on. Come here. Come see your fans. All right. There he is. There's the good boy. There's the good boy. Say hi, a little stretch. There you go. Oh, yeah. No, he's like totally zonked out. Like he's totally snoozy right now. All right, so I'm going to go let him snooze. Get ready for live on 97.9 WRMF. You can check it out on the internet, and we also have an app as well. And, make sure to turn on the notifications. I'm not saying we won't be live over the holidays. We may. Next Wednesday would be Christmas Day. So, I mean, checking in, doing a wellness check on Christmas Day could be a good thing to do. So maybe we'll do that. But until then, have the most amazing Christmas. Just dog butt. Just his butt. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.